Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the great... And Messi!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cafu, Mbappe, Totti, and he welcomes it in, and he's being shifted off it. Batistuta! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bayer gets it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Otto with the clearance. And we have our very first corner. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Threads one in. Griezmann. Tchouaméni going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. Nice interception, well timed. Guardiola. Messi. Griezmann. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He can run onto that. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's going for goal! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that has been clubbed away. Plays it in low. Corner it is. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Always onto this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get rid. Van der Vaart. So what can they make of this? Nicely worked. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Osimhen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Cleared without complication. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Cafu. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Totti. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Spread neatly. Now it's Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Doué. Osimhen. Shot a goal! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli. Un bel ricordo della giornata.
So once again, we're underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. That should get the job done. And here's Mbappe. Cafu. Foot in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Griezmann. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Guardiola with the clearance. Back into the middle. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He gets big! Boom, header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Vinicius Junior gets into some space. And here's Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Van der Vaart.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Great
è di
defending, strong and
80.113
determined.
spettatori.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. Played back in. Cafu getting this one clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. And claimed it back swiftly. Totti. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through. And here's has a goal! Oh, taken with style. And they've got their lead back. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Guti. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's a loose ball, and it's come back out to him. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So this to restore parity. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Odo. Done delicately. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Odo clears. That's a throw. Pirlo. And it's Messi. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. That's really well cleared. That is a little undercooked.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment.
Could be danger here. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
There's going to be another change here. To come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Musiala. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. Tar. It's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7 viene sostituito con il numero 35.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Roberto Carlos.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice.
Il quarto uomo
Into
indica
a minimum
4
of
minuti di
4
recupero.
minutes additional time. And he's gone searching crossfield. And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's had it taken off him. Guti. And he's there to get it away. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous... Now the finish! Good effort first time.
Osimhen cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. And through to the goalkeeper. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Roberto Baggio shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Nakata. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way through. And the volley. That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. Foot in. Vinicius Junior. And it's Gerrard. Oh, and he's through the middle. He is through here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nakata.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barella.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Baggio. It's Baggio!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Baggio. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he's not getting past him there. Roberto Baggio. And that's a good ball. Messi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cleared without complication. That's a look and plays it forward. And here's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Luis Suarez.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Roberto Baggio. Adams. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's another good win of the ball. Kante gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Nicked it back promptly. Tar. And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gerrard gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Chips it through. Now it's Messi. He's found some space. Oh, well cut out. No margin. Decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Inter Milan has the chance to go the other way. Thuram cuts out the pass.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
60
spettatori.
minutes played. Luis Suarez. He's away. And he's heaved it away. And smartly reclaimed. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks.
He's through. It's Nakata. He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And here's Nakata. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri, he has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Can he get it through? Suarez gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 45.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Messi. Numero 8. Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero
It's the
7.
goalkeepers to claim.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 10. Il numero 19. Il numero 14.
And he could be danger here. He's one-on-one, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
They're up to 5 corners now. Olise is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Olise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baggio is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great chance here from position A1. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Always onto this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Messi. And here's Baggio. And he's found a way past. Pedri. And the shot! He scores! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Numero 22.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Olise. He's got the shot away! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Olise. Bellingham. There's the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kökçü. And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kökçü clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Vinicius Junior! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Inter Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It is a truly impressive, a vast open-air arena, this. The Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo in the Chilean capital, Santiago. We have already started here. Stood up well to him there, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Batistuta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Giroud. Giroud showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta, he can run onto that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. That's very neat. Now it's Batistuta. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. This might spell big chance! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a waste.
Osimhen put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Pull it. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. So we're still where we started right now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Xabi Alonso, he has found the way through. Bayer is there to clear, and reclaimed it in a trice. Guardiola clears. Rijkaard cuts it out. Giroud might just make this. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. Xabi Alonso, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min has got himself a free kick. Gullit having a look.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Decent hit from there. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's played forward. That is a brilliant interception. Tonali. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted. Osimhen. Oh, that was vital. Chance here to counter. Giroud.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
he's been shifted off it. And they're back on the ball again. Vieira calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And he thumps it clear. Kökçü. Osimhen. Batistuta. Now Tonali. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's going for goal! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goes in for the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Giroud. Gives it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rafael Leao! And he's gone looking for safety. Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Club America are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Has a shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia! And he's there to belt it away. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Moved on forwards. Rafael Leao. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Son Heung-min. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Cambio en el Inter. Número 13. Lo reemplazará número 17.
Tonali.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is lovely. Now there's a fine ball. Giroud. Great ball, and he's in here. Opts to play it back. Look at this. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foot in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, easy pickings there. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rafael Leao. Beckenbauer. Guardiola makes the interception. Guardiola tries to clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tonali simply refused to be outdone there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper. Oh, what's he done?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rafael Leao takes control of it and he's on the move. Giroud.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Messi. Kökçü. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pirlo. And he skips past his man. Pirlo. Played in deep. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge, defensive dominance. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Out of play for a throw. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Koundé. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Guardiola. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Mbappe.
That's good defensive concentration.
Jorginho. That's a little off target. And here's Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. He's got a side of goal. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a good ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking tidy in possession here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes. That was always going to be the keepers. And Inter now could counter-attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been cut short. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Mbappe. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now McTominay. Rice. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's well spotted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Goal! Inter!
blood drawn.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0. Terrific header! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. And he's there to belt it away. It's a throw-in. Rice. McTominay. Oh, the shot could be on here. Jorginho with the clearance.
Added time.
Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice. Mbappe. Big header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Inter Milan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Messi. Jorginho. He's picked his way through. Zaire Emery. So what can they make of this? Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he latch on to this? Now it's McTominay. And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Osimhen. Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. Team still separated by the game's only goal. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Neymar. He's under a lot of pressure there. Zaire Emery gets a cross in. And the shot! Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. McTominay.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take.
He's tried one! It's loose now, and they want to get it... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's hoisted clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. McTominay. Rice. Now McTominay. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Picks out Owen! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Substitution on the field. Number
3 coming up.
Owen. Number 10, Messi. Number 14.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Coming on
That
the
was
field,
very necessary.
Number 18,
Inter Milan
Drogba.
do have options
Number
available on the
19,
bench if they want to go that way.
Number 22, Ribery. Substitutions taking place.
Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Rice. Now McTominay. And he's intervened well there. Ribery. Mbappe. Rice.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of...
Tries a header! They've scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
There's going to be another change here.
Number 8.
That has certainly made things
McTominay.
interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the...
Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Inter Milan, there's the hit! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Saka. He gets big.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Ribéry, pinches it off him.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Real chance! That's another chance! Superb from Osimhen! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan, and that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Immobile
only allowed
claiming
in
the
the
man of the
areas
match
shown on this
award,
map. Thank you
and
very
there
much
is
for your
very little
cooperation.
room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.